Hey everybody, how are we doing? We're back again. With another game. This is probably a good chill one. I was on the humble choice today, and somebody had a spare key that they kindly gifted me. What? Sorry, baby is being a little bit. Come on. I've got you. I don't know what else you want. You ain't daddy putting the diaper? Oh my god. Come on, she peanut-vomited when she was pregnant. See. Sorry, I'm trying to get him to calm down before we dive into the game. But yeah, hey everybody, how are we doing today? Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Alright, he's calming down a little bit. That might have been all he needed. Alright. Let's check out the game. I apologize if there's a little bit of an echo on the game audio. I am playing with speakers just so that I can hear the baby if needed. There's no way really around that. I can adjust the volume and stuff. But alright, let's see what we got. A thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Or a physical. Either the thinker or the sensitive. I don't want to go with the thinker. Let's do it, why not? Okay. Encyclopedia. Oh, I can hover over the numbers and it tells me stuff, but I can't hover over these, like, bonuses. Oh, I see. They're, like, specific things. Okay, I gotcha. I'm still gonna go with the thinker. Because why not? Baby's asleep right now, so...
There is nothing.
Ancient reptilian brain, there is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscience ferments in it no longer. Ferments in it no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything
anymore.
Ever.
Never,
Never ever. Never ever ever?
Never ever ever, baby.
Never ever ever ever, baby. Okay. Keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time
An
passes.
inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. What was that about the ex something? An awareness creeps up on you. A mask lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. Ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
This is a terrible line of questioning.
No, I want to know about the ex something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay, sail with me through the abyssopelagic zone.
Sail with me.
How long is he? Never let me go.
Abyssopelagic zone.
I have a feeling that would be like shortest game ever. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. It's so terrible.
Do you really?
Do you really? Yes. You wouldn't like it if I told you what's back there. Why do you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Okay, so we smashed our head into a wall or something. Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much over yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef? I don't care, I'm an idiot, a brave idiot. Wait, I did this to myself?
Yes.
Our limbic system now, though. Yes, you're one disco mother. Tell me what's waiting for me.
There's this giant
ball there, and evil apes. And the evil apes are duking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes duking it out on a giant ball. How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out.
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're duking it out. It's that large. How small are the apes? Infinitesimally small. And this duking it out I keep hearing about, what's that? Vying for resources? It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face or you lose. That's sad.
Yes.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago. What do you mean drowned? You lost. Game over.
The sound outside. You recognize it.
Encyclopedia, medium success. The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Capri Kanema motor carriage. I'm actually going to turn the speakers up a little bit. Disco ass blazer. Wait, I can wear pants too. Take pants. See bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Yeah, I need to turn it up a little bit more. It's actually pretty quiet. Fish them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Apparently, the voice acting is new.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Eno that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror,
Get over with. Wipe the mirror.
behold,
Oh god. Well, that's not a pleasant face.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord help me, what is this?
Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
I'm not making it, the face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom, God, I don't know, it's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. I'm gonna go with 4.
There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Okay, let's dig deep into our mind and locate the source of the expression.
It belongs in the new, the 3rd decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Like the music?
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume
Disco ended the
Lamillion.
world?
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air.
Yeah, disco
Wat
music,
Nui,
okay.
Somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
God. So I adopted it. Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. How long ago was the new? Anything else like Who I Am? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? I feel the need to add a clicking sound.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lamillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
How long ago was the new?
Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Okay, anything else like Who I Am or Why Did I Drink Myself into Oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Let the mirror be for now. Magnum-sized bottle is empty. Reel-to-reel tape player still on, rolling empty. I put on this one shoe. Oh my gosh, I actually just put on one shoe. Amuses.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
That's the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
So then what broke the window?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing?
Something you've done before.
Okay, assess the size of the
It is
impact.
too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Okay.
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
So my other shoe is outside.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me.
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
Sure, why not?
This person also forced the drinks on you.
Am I making myself crazy? I should go and get my shoe.
The cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Okay. Oh, a calendar. Calendar says it's March and the year is 51.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Am I military personnel?
No.
Why'd you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Goddamn right I am.
Okay, cool. I won't.
Now, how did you know I was a police officer?
First, I have to ask. Are you okay, sir? You look like you're about to throw up. Can I bring you something?
She's right. Something wants to come out through your mouth, right in front of her, right here. It makes you put your hand on your stomach and swallow.
I feel wretched. Tell me, how do you know I'm with the police?
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
What kind of business?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Well, that doesn't sound so official.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Oh God. Number 4. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. Oh my gosh. I might not know where I am or who I am or what a Capri Nima is. How I know that one sounds like blah blah blah. I don't really remember being a cop or anything else for that matter. Why would anyone let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Well, that doesn't make me feel any better. I don't really remember being a cop or anything else for that matter.
I can see that.
You know why.
Could it be because of the drinking?
Well, no shit. But do you know why I was drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age. She nods.
I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
Been hanging for a week and then they call the cops? Well then.
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Alright, goodbye.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Ah! Okay.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words 1,000,000 times before.
Okay. I'll leave my hand there. My arm is getting so hot. But if I move it, then...
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
He gets upset. Before you go, I have some questions for you.
Yes?
Where exactly is here and where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Ugh. Should that mean something to
You
me?
sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranye, another part of the world.
What do they have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What century?
The current century?
Oh shit, lady.
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
Okay, well then how many have there been?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir. You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Okay. The room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Shh. Yeah? He makes like stretchy noises when he stretches. Loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
She raised an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Oh,
Okay.
were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on alright.
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
Okay.
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
What was I singing?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Okay. Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
No, was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
She says while sounding like she's like half asleep.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Hi. You waking up or still asleep? Okay, left this stove in the ashtray, still smoking. How do I get on the balcony? There's something on the table. Okay, what is it? Oh, there we go. Oh, money. What happens if I click on this? Okay. So I don't think I can do anything with that yet. Hopefully it gives me a tutorial. Yeah, I have to find my shoe. Oh, this is the weekend edition. Okay. This in the balcony is downstairs? My door closed for the winter. Karaoke mic. Where the lyrics would be. Speaker connected to the radio.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Okay.
Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Ste Koari's Skua.
That's the Great Squaw, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Okay.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Wait, bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Okay
He's
then.
very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the word Monday. Got a healing item. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu, today's is a man's. Did he catch a glimpse of Union paraphernalia, a strike poster? I don't like when text disappears that quick. Okay, doors open at 4. Royal pinball machine is unplugged.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Okay. Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Invent a name for yourself.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Very, very cool, but maybe just a bit too ostentatious.
No, it's not. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop. Say it.
Yes, well,
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intra-departmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Yeah, I
If you
just
don't
talked to
mind,
him.
we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area, now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I am a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I have not.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Well, yeah, how else are we supposed to investigate the scene?
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Oh, 7 days. That thing's gonna be rank. I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Okay.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
I gotta move my hands, so let's try this. Every time I move the pillow that he's sitting on, he like groans. Hang on. Let me move a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Hey. A little better. Okay.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots. Wild pines with encircled by a logo with a tree.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Inspect the piece of plastic.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Okay.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Okay. I never found my shoe. Oh, there we go. gust of briny wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like two baby crocodiles.
These do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Okay, I found my shoe. Okay, so let's go and... talk to the cafeteria manager then. I just stretched at the same time as the baby, and we both made the same noise. Yeah. Yes, we did. Okay, let's try talking to this guy again.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
Kim is about to say something, let up.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Okay.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right then, questions. I got this. Sure.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Okay. Where is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
I'll start getting stuff out.
Okay.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind, 5th century style, unified currency and the concept of cool. came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Alright guys, hold tight. I am going to run and try to grab some lunch, and I will be right back.